Welcome to the Becoming Collective. My name is Christy, and I am so glad you decided to join me today. Today's practice is a 15-minute morning yoga flow. This is designed to help you wake up your body and your mind. Whether you're brand new to yoga or returning to your mat, this practice is an invitation to slow down, reconnect with your body and mind, and move with intention. No perfection, no pressure, just movement, breath, and presence. So roll out your mat and let's begin. Today's class, we will begin sitting cross-legged or crisscross applesauce. And in the first couple breaths of class, I just invite you to notice your breath. Shut down your eyes. Sit up as tall as you can, shoulders down away from your ears. And begin just to be, just to breathe. Maybe this is for the first moment of your morning, noticing your body for the first time. What needs a little extra attention today? What are you still holding that you need to let go of from yesterday? I invite you to let it go. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, just like that. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. On your next inhale, we will begin just doing some neck rolls. First, we will roll all the way around like a big plate or frisbee. You can roll to your right first. We will do 10 rolls beginning now. Take these nice and slow. Noticing if any place feels tight. On your next inhale, switch directions. Don't forget to breathe during these. If you need to hold any of them a little longer, that invitation is there. On your next inhale, let's just begin to make that circle a little bit smaller. And then again, the small circles back the other way. And back to center. Just a quick reminder to keep your shoulders away from your ears. That's where we hold a lot of tension. That's where the tension kind of begins to feel. Let's just take our right ear to our right shoulder and hold. I invite you to take your left arm, extend it long, and just take it next. Don't let it hit the ground, but just hold it there hovering. You may not be able to see it on the outside of Wally, but that's where I'm holding it. I'm going to take my right hand up and over and just slightly touch my ear. I'm not pressing, just sitting it there just for a little bit more stretch. And on your next inhale, why don't you just begin to raise your arm, and you'll begin to notice some different sensations throughout that arm, throughout your neck. and then back up again, and down. Let's switch to the other side. Place your right arm out and extended, palm up or down, but notice that it does feel different, and each side is different. So if this side feels a little bit better or less tense than the other one, that's okay. His body is different, and no two sides are the same. I like to say, just like your eyebrows are sisters, pretty much everything in your body, your right leg, your left leg, they're different. Your right shoulder, your left shoulder are different. And just begin to feel that again. My shoulders are where I hold a lot of tension and stress, and so this feels really good today. I'm just going to hold it right here. You can hold it or not hold it, and just breathe. Bring some attention and intention into that spot and let it go. On your next inhale, we will place both arms down to the side. Arms we will raise overhead, and just take your right arm and clasp your left arm. Shoulders down, and just stretch again. Down to the mat, back up. This time we will switch arms, left to right, back down, back up, right to left. On your next time, pass through, grab on to your left arm, and just stretch to the right. Engage your core so that you don't drop into that side body or dump into it. And if you can, keep that left hip, because it may want to rise, and press it into the mat. Back up to center on your next inhale. Take your left arm over your right wrist, and same on the other side, and just hold. Breathe. Back up. Arms come back down to your side. Maybe a couple more neck rolls. Sometimes those just feel good. You can do as many as you want, or you can skip that altogether. I'm going to just swing around so you can see me. We're going to stay on our seat. We're going to bring our knees out in front of us and our feet facing the edge of our mat. Bring your right foot on top of your left knee. Press your palms into the floor behind you and slightly lean forward. You can feel a nice stretch on that outer IT band, and take a couple of breaths here. This is especially good for those of us with tight hamstrings, tight IT bands. This is going to feel really good. Maybe if you would like or feel called to, you can roll all the way back down. Bring your feet up to reverse tabletop. I'm going to scoot my booty down and I'm going to bring my left knee and leg up to parallel. I want you to have your knee above your hip. And if this is the case, you can put your hands through that keyhole, and even maybe put your elbow into that lifted right knee for a little additional stretch. That feels good too. Take what you need. This is your body. This is your practice. One more inhale here. And exhale. Let's flip legs. Take your left foot onto your right knee. And maybe it just feels good right here. That's fine too. There's a nice stretch right in through here. I'm going to put my hands through the keyhole again, lift that right knee, and slowly begin to press that elbow into my knee. If you can't press onto the behind your thigh, don't worry. You can just press a little bit on that knee, roll back up to your foot or your booty, and drop that foot to the floor. Just scoot your hands into that mat. If that is not accessible, find what position does feel good to you and feel that stretch. There's no right or wrong. Just do what feels right. On your next inhale, maybe you press a little deeper. At no point during this video should you feel pain. So if you feel pain, please adjust so that you do not. You should just feel like a nice long stretch. On your next inhale, put both feet onto the mat. Extend both legs out long and sit up as tall as you can. We're going to set up for seated forward fold. Your next inhale, lift your hands overhead. Take a deep breath in and breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Grab onto whatever is accessible. Maybe that's your toes, maybe that's the outsides of your feet, maybe that's your shins or thighs. It doesn't matter. You do what feels good for you. Maybe you have a slight bend in your knees because your hammies are so tight. That's perfectly fine. And then on your next inhale, maybe you fold a little bit further. Inhale. Exhale, just let it go. Let it go. You can stay here as long as you need. Drop your head for an additional stretch in the back of your neck. But let's roll back up one vertebrae at a time. And then we are going to roll all the way back down onto our backs. On your next inhale, bring your right knee in, give it a squeeze, and then fold it over your left extended leg for supine twist. Try to keep both shoulders melted into the floor or the mat. Bring them out as a T or cactus your arms, whatever feels good. Maybe you bring one hand to that hamstring. I like to gaze off over my right shoulder for just a little bit more depth in that stretch. On your next inhale, bring your right knee back in, give it a squeeze, and then send it out long. Bring your left knee in, give it a squeeze, and we'll do a supine twist on the other side. Since my friend Wally's laying here, we will just be in cactus my arms. Maybe you begin to shut down your eyes. There's not a lot left of class, so on your next inhale, bring your knee back into your chest. Bring both knees in this time. Give them a squeeze. Maybe you give yourself a little massage by rolling your knees to the left and then to the right. Maybe you create some circles. This is a brand new day. This is a fresh slate. I invite you to think about, what do you need to leave in yesterday's, in the past? What happened yesterday that you don't want to live today? Let it go. There's no changing it now. I'm going to invite you to come into Happy Baby. This is one of my favorite poses. You're going to bring your knees up to your armpits. You're going to grab whatever's accessible, the outsides of your feet, your legs, your thighs, whatever you can reach. And just hold on to them. Be sure to press your lower back into your mat. Maybe you just stay just like this. And boy, does it feel good. We're going to lift one leg, then the next. This is the last active posture of class. Bring your knees back into your chest. Extend them out long, and we will end class right here on our backs. You can place your hands on your belly, on the mat. Close down your eyes. And I invite you to take a couple of moments just to be. There's nothing left to do, nothing left to see. So take what you need. You can stay here as long as you'd like. On your next inhale, I invite you to come up to your seat. So place your feet on the mat and roll up to a seated position. I am so glad you joined me today. Bring your hands to heart center. The light, the love in me sees and honors the light and love in each and every one of you. If you would do so, please go ahead and comment, follow, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Namaste.